Alrighty, folks. The Pride Radio Group Net also known as the Worldwide Pride Net, will begin in just a couple minutes. So, a cooler frequency will be appreciated, please. Kilo Juliet 7, Oscar, Mike Oscar, standing by for the net. Alright. Hello. It's alright. Sorry, folks. I had to reconnect the fusion bridge. So now the fusion bridge is up and running. Hello and welcome to the Pride Radio Group Net, also known as the Worldwide Pride Net. My name is Kimberly. Kilo Juliet 7, Oscar Mike Oscar is my call sign, and my pronouns are she, her. I'm your net control operator for this net. This is a roundtable net, and all calls should go through the net control station. This net meets every Sunday at 2 a.m. Coordinated Universal Time. Before we begin, do we have any emergency or other priority traffic? If at any time there is an emergency, please say break, break, and we will assist you. The Pride Radio Group provides an inclusive environment for all to learn, experiment, and enjoy radio communications by encouraging, promoting, and supporting diversity with the wider radio community, sharing our experiences and learnings with the community, and celebrating and embracing Pride on the air. For more information about the Pride Radio Group and how to join, plus gain access to our Discord chat room, head on over to prideradio.group. That's prideradio.group. Or check out Victor Kilo 3 Papa Romeo Golf or Kilo 3 Papa Romeo Golf on QRZ. Membership is free and all are welcome, regardless of who you are and who you love. Unless you hate us, of course. This net is being relayed on the various nodes, talk groups, and reflectors of the Pride Radio Network and affiliated systems, as well as various RF repeaters around the world, and is also streamed live on YouTube via my YouTube channel. Look up Kilo Juliet 7 Oscar Mike Oscar. And is also streamed live on Broadcastify and Icecast. For more information about how you can connect to this network or listen to the Broadcastify or Icecast streams, visit PrideRadioNetwork.com. That's PrideRadioNetwork.com. PrideRadioNetwork.com. Let me reset. Of course, there's also network.prideradio.group that is severely out of date, so I won't even bother advertising that anymore until it gets up to date. Anyways, where was I? Oh, yes. You can also track and follow this net by downloading NetLogger on Windows, Linux, or Mac OS from netlogger.org. That's an awesome piece of software. You can see a list of call signs being populated in real time and follow along with the net. It's really awesome. Alrighty, folks. Before we begin this evening's net, do we have any news, announcements, or other items of business for the net and the Pride Radio Group? Alrighty, let's begin this epic net here. Do we have any check-ins for the Pride Radio Group net? Let's start off with mobile, short on time, and in and out stations. So only if you're mobile, you don't have much time, or you simply just want to pop in, say hello, and then get out. Please come now with your call signs slowly, twice, and phonetically.
Hey everyone, this is Kilo Yankee 4 Lima Victor. That's Kilo Yankee 4 Lima Victor. In and out. Hope everyone has a good morning, afternoon, evening. 73s.
Victor Kilo 3, Juliet Echo Delta. Victor Kilo 3, Juliet Echo Delta.
Alright, we have Kilo Yankee 4 Lima Victor, who is in and out. Thank you so much for stopping by, and 7-3 to you. One of these days you gotta stick around and have have fun with us. Hi. Alright, well, have a good one out there. And we have VK3JED. Do we have anyone else out there who is mobile, short on time, or in and out? Come now with your call signs, please. Alright, that's real quick. Send it over to VK3JED. This is KJ7OMO.
Yeah, g'day Kimberley and the rest of the net. Unlike last week where I came in early and hung around pretty much till the end, I will be a one-hit wonder today. Just check in, say hello, and as I said on Discord, between myself, Jared, and some other free DMR admins, hunted down some gremlins during the week. DMR's back fully connected to the network and working quite well. I'm going in on All-Star today, but I did test and DMR was still working as of 5 minutes ago in both directions, so we are back to 100%. Gremlins are locked away for the time being, and other than that, not a lot of radio-related stuff. LGBTQA stuff. I did attend webinar a couple of hours ago for the Gay Games, and they're still continuing preparations. So I'm hoping it's going to take a bit of work and a bit of help and a bit of organisation and a lot of other things, hoping to make it over late next year to the games. Don't think I'll worry about radio. That'll get a bit too complicated if I make it. But should be able to update when the time comes. But we're a long way from that, and there's a lot of bridges to be crossed in between. Anyway, KJ7OMO with the group, VK3JD. I'll say 7-3, and I hope the rest of the net goes well.
VK3JED, KJ7OMO. Well, y'all have a while to figure that out, so hopefully you can be able to integrate radio into doing the event that you're gonna be doing here, because we would love to hear updates about that. That is so awesome. And as for Gremlins, yeah, thank you so much for locking those little pesky things away. Though, knowing the nature of those little pesky things, they might break themselves free and wreak havoc on the network again. It's a never-ending thing. When you squish one problem, another one shows up. And let's see, what else here. I forget what the other thing is. So, anyways, thank you for stopping by, and 7-3 to you. Alright, we're gonna start taking more chickens now. So anyone anywhere, if you'd like to check into the net, come now with your call signs, please. Slowly, twice, and phonetically. This is KJ7OMO. Oh boy, this is starting to become one of the shortest nets in history. Come on, folks, let's keep this net going. Do we have anyone out there wishing to check into the net? Come now with your call signs, slowly, twice, and phonetically.
This is Kilo Charlie 1 Romeo Tango November. Kilo Charlie 1 Romeo Tango November, Mora in Massachusetts.
Alright, we have Kilo Charlie 1 Romeo Tango November. Kilo Juliet 7 Oscar Mega Oscar returning. Do we have anyone else out there wishing to check in at this time? Come now with your call signs, please. I noticed that the VK2ROT repeater is not connected. Stand by while I get that repeater connected to the network. There we go. Now we have VK2ROT connected with us. Apparently one of our folks has forgotten to connect the repeater to to our net. So anyways, do we have any anyone else out there wishing to check in to the Worldwide Pride Net, also known as the Pride Radio Group Net, come now with your call signs slowly, twice, and phonetically. This is Kilo Juliet 7, Oscar, Mike Oscar. Alrighty, Kilo Charlie 1, Romeo Tango November. This is Kilo Juliet 7, Oscar, Mike Oscar. Hello, Mora. Welcome to the net.
KJ7OMO, this is KC1RTN. Good to be here. This is actually, even though it's over internet and not my handheld or something, this is my first contact. So I just got my license a few days ago and very excited to actually get to use it. KC1RTN.
Well, congratulations on your first contact and on getting your ham radio ticket. Congratulations, big congratulations. And even though you are accessing the network through the internet, you are still going out through RF. So yeah, you got plenty of RF radio things going on around the network. So yeah. Once again, welcome, and before we continue, I always forget this, but what pronouns do you use?
My pronouns are she, her.
All right, awesome. Mine are also. Okay, do we have anyone else out there wishing to check into the Worldwide Pride Net, also known as the Pride Radio Group Net? Come now with your call signs slowly, twice, and phonetically. Keep this net going.
This is Victor Kilo 2, Bravo Sierra Delta. Victor Kilo 2, Bravo Sierra Delta. I only just got up, so I'll be in and out today.
Alright, Victor Kilo 2, Bravo Sierra Delta. Good morning to you. Well, your morning. I'm pretty sure it's your afternoon, but since you just barely woke up, good morning. Hi, and thank you for stopping by on 7-3. Do we have anyone else out there wishing to check in and check into the net and join in our conversation here? Come now with your call signs, please.
Victor Kilo 2, Golf Papa Uniform. Victor Kilo 2, Golf Papa Uniform. She, her, just popping in to say hello, maybe sit around for a round or two. Back to you.
All right, VK2 GPU, welcome aboard. Do we have anyone else out there wishing to check in at this time? Come now with your call signs, please. All right. Well, this might turn out to be a short net, but hopefully not. Hopefully this net will continue on for a few hours. All right. KC1RTN, we'll toss the microphone back to you, KJ7OMO.
KC1RTN. Not a lot to say. Still kind of playing around. I've been playing with radios for a while, just listening to different things. There's a few local repeaters that I get good signal from that I can listen in on, and there's a regular net that I want to participate in, but it's on DMR, and I don't have a DMR radio yet, so I can hear it on a couple of my scanners where I have DMR decoders, but haven't yet gotten the chance to participate in any of the local ones. But soon, very, very soon, there's one that's not on DMR, just regular analog FM, but there's a hill in the way, and I get very bad signal. So I'm going to, one of these days for one of those nets, I'm going to head to a park or something that's got a little better line of sight, and hopefully get to participate in one of those and do some check-ins with me over the air instead of at a computer. But yeah, lots to look forward to. So should be a good time. KC1RTN, back to you.
All right, KC1RTN, KJ70MO. Well, if that DMR repeater happens to be connected to a internet-connected DMR network such as Free DMR, TGIF, Freestar, or even cough cough Brandmeister, then that's just to name a few. Then you'll be able to access those networks via your smartphone or your computer. And there's a neat little app called DroidStar. On the phone, you could, assuming you have an Android phone, you could find it. You can find DroidStar on the Android, on the Google Play Store. But keep in mind, it's a little bit difficult to get it set up. There's a learning curve to it. But once you get it going, it'll get you on the, DMR networks, Fusion networks, not including the WiresX proprietary stuff. But you will be able to get on Fusion networks, D-Star, and a bunch of other networks. And if you have one of those USB vocoder dongles, then you'll have full access to all of the capabilities, and you'll also have much better audio quality as well. So there's that option, and DroidStar is also available on PC apps, but it's kind of a hidden download. You have to know specifically where to look. So there's that option as well. Alrighty, we're gonna toss the microphone over to VK2 GPU. This is KJ70MO.
VK2 GPU here. Good to hear you all this week. Not been doing a lot in the radio world this week. I've had pretty much just a week of work, and yeah, that's about it. I am booked in to do my standard exam in a week, though, so I'll be able to get on 20 meters, a couple of microwave bands, and be able to crank up my transmit power. Anyways, back to net control. This is VK2 GPU.
Alright, Victor Kilo 2, Golf Papa Uniform, Kilo Juliet 7, Oscar Ike Oscar returning. Well, that sounds awesome. Wish you luck at getting your upgraded license and being able to crank up that power on HF. Speaking of HF, although my Ten-Tech Omni A is still extremely deaf, I did receive in the mail a little relay thingamajiggy that will allow me to safely plug in both my Ten-Tech and an RTL SDR with an up converter into the same antenna. And now I get to use my computer to receive the HF signals while I transmit from the Ten-Tech. And this little relay basically prevents my SDR from being fried while I transmit. So that's a pretty cool thing to have. Sure, it's not as sensitive the SDR stuff is not as sensitive as the IC-718 that got destroyed, and it's also not as sensitive as the Ten-Tec Omni-A would have been if it weren't deaf, but it's certainly a heck of a lot better than what the Ten-Tec can do right now in its highly deafened state. So yeah, I'm really glad to have that, and I'm at least able to get back on the air again on HF. That is my favorite part of the ham bands. Anyways, we're at the bottom of the list, so let's see if there's anybody else out there wishing to join us. If you'd like to check into the Worldwide Pride Net, also known as the Pride Radio Group Net, come now with your call signs slowly, twice, and phonetically, as well as your pronouns. This is Kilo Juliet 7, Oscar Mike Oscar, standing by for check-ins.
Kilo India 6, Whiskey Papa Kilo, KI6WPK. Bill here.
Alright, we have Kilo India 6, Whiskey Papa Kilo. Welcome aboard. Do we have anyone else out there wishing to check in? Come now with your call signs and your pronouns, please. Boy, I hear crickets, crickets, crickets. Nothing but crickets out there in Radioland. Kilo India 6, Whiskey Papa Kilo. Welcome aboard. I think you're the first time on the net. Kilo Juliet 7, Oscar Mike Oscar.
Well, I checked in probably a month ago, so this is my second check-in. This is Bill here in San Francisco. And I'm in the middle of scrambling some eggs with mushrooms and tomatoes. So I won't be sticking around, but I wanted to say hello to you and everybody else on the net tonight. Take care, and back to net control, KI6WPK.
Alright, KI6WPK, KJ70MO returning. Alright, I must have gotten my records crossed, but welcome back to the net for your second check-in. Always good to have people returning, and those scrambled eggs and mushrooms sound really good. Alright, well, you have fun, and bon appetit, and we shall say 7-3 for now, and you're more than welcome to come back anytime you like, even if the net is still going. Because, yeah, we always love having people around. Alright, Kilo Charlie 1, Romeo Tango November. The microphone is yours again. Kilo Juliet 7, Oscar Mike Oscar.
KJ70MO, KC1RTN. I actually need to head out for the evening, but it was really fun to check in and hear voices from afar. So hope everyone has a good evening or a good day, depending on where you are. And 73, KC1RTN.
Alrighty, KC1RTN, KJ70MO. Well, thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out with us for a bit. 7-3 to you, and we hope to see you back on the net again next week, and many more weeks to come. And once again, welcome to Amateur Radio, and congratulations on getting your amateur radio license and for making your first ever radio contact with your license. Even though it's over the internet, but that's okay. There's still radio involved. Victor Kilo 2, Golf Papa Uniform, Kilo Juliet 7, Oscar Mike Oscar. It's your turn again.
VK2 GPU, yeah, it's good to hear that you've managed to figure out a solution for getting back on the air there. I wondered about doing the same when I lost my G90, just sort of cobble something together and use an SDR as the receive. I still actually need to get my SDR switcher in place so that I can have the web SDR available for the rest of the Pride group, because then they can actually check if they're getting in on 80 or 40 over here, or any other band that I can actually cover with the antenna, really. So 80 to 10 meters, I think, without all of the WARC bands in between. Anyways, I'm just, I might check out of the net for now, and I'm probably just going to sit and listen for a bit. I've done a lot of talking at work this last week, so yeah, I'll give my voice a bit of a rest and pass back to net control. This is VK2 GPU.
All right, Victor Kilo 2 Golf Papa Uniform. Well, thank you for hanging out, and 33, 73, and all the numbers to you. Kilo Juliet 7 Oscar Mike Oscar returning, and oh boy, everybody checked out. Hopefully we get some more people checking in to keep this net going. Do we have anybody else out there wishing to check into the net? Come now with your call signs, slowly, twice, and phonetically, please. Let's keep this net going. Come on, folks, don't be shy. Pick up those microphones and say hi. Do we have anybody else wishing to check into the Pride Radio Group Net, also known as the Worldwide Pride Net? Come now with your call signs, slowly, twice, and phonetically. This is KJ7OMO. Alright, we're gonna put one final call for check-ins. Do we have anybody else out there wishing to check into the Worldwide Pride Net, also known as the Pride Radio Group Net? Come now with your call signs, slowly, twice, and phonetically. This is KJ7OMO. Well, now, one of the world's shortest nets. Alright, folks, that is a wrap. That is a wrap. I would like to thank all of you for participating and having fun on this net. I also would like to thank the Waverley Amateur Radio Society in Sydney, as well as the folks behind the VK3RBO repeater for the use of their systems to carry this net, as well in their respective locations, as well as VK3JED, VK2WAY, and the rest of the Pride Radio group for making this net possible. I now return all frequencies, repeaters, and other systems back to their abnormal abuse. I mean normal amateur use. 7-3 everybody from Kilo Juliet 7, Oscar, Mike Oscar, and I will continue to be monitoring this network, and at probably about an hour from now I will connect us to the Puget Sound repeater system so that we could join Siobhan's net coming up at 9 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Kilo Juliet 7, Oscar, Mike Oscar. Boy, that SureSec didn't last long. That was a very short net. Hopefully the net will last longer next time. Anyways, this has been Kimberly, Kilo Juliet 7, Oscar, Mike Oscar. Don't forget to like, subscribe, ring that bell, and we'll see y'all on the next video. 7-3 YouTube from Kilo Juliet 7, Oscar, Mike Oscar.